Hello everyone, welcome to NXScale channel. Today I'd like to show you the last Digimon Tamer's Japanese version Digivolving figures. And this is Dukemon. If you have watched my channel, you will know that there are a few Japanese version Digivolving figures from Digimon Tamers I have shared in a few years ago. And today I'd like to show you the last one, Dukemon. And of course, I have the Japanese version and I do have the US version. And I'll make the comparison in this video later. And now let's check this Digivolving figures outbox looking. At the front you'll see Digimon Tamers and Hybrid Evolution, and you'll see this is a 2001 product from Bandai, and this is 19 years old. And you'll see from the open window design there is a shiny shield, and this is a shiny lance. At the back, here are the introduction of this very awesome Dukemon, and it can Digivolve from Guilmon to Dukemon. And here you will see the other, the Guilmon, the Mega Guilmon, the Rapimon, and also Bismon. And I have collected them all. And now let's open the box to see how to look inside, and then open from the top. And here you see the shiny shield, and of course there are some instruction manual here and told you how to transform these figures from Guilmon to Dukemon or Dukemon to Guilmon. And there are some amendments of the instruction manual. And this figure comes with a red cloth cake, which is soft, and compared with the US version, it's a hard plastic cake. And this one is soft and a piece of cloth. And let me open the box here. You'll see the Guilmon. Let me take the Guilmon out first. As this is a 19 years old figures, you can see the front of the armor have become yellowish, and also its palm have become a little yellowish, but doesn't matter. It's still very packed in well condition. The back is still very pink white color. And you can see the back is Guilmon, and similar as the US version, the back is Guilmon, the front is Dukemon. And you'll see the side here, and this Dukemon is a little bit shorter than the US version, but most likely I think all of you will think this Japanese version performs better, and I'll show you later how it's better than the US version. And this is Guilmon. And here is the shiny lance, which this is the US version. And of course, this is the shining shield. And since this is the first time I open the box, I need to take a few times to look at the instruction manual. And first, let me take the red cloth out. And this is the red cloth, very brilliant red color. And there is an extra piece for you to hold the red cloth on its back. And you take this part off. And since this is a 19 years old Digivolving figures, if you got one, remember to don't use too much force because it's very fragile. And this is the red cloth, and there is a hole, and you pass through it, and put it back. And at the back there are two holes, and you put it on. And then now you have a Dukemon with a red cloth. And next step, I put the lawns on it. And then you see Dukemon come with the lawns. And also the shield. And even the back is very shiny with plate with electroplating on it. And then the shield is on. And here's the shiny shield. And let's take a look on the US version. And US version is like this. And both of them have the lawns and a big shield. And the Japanese version is come with the shiny shield. And the back, you will see the cloth. The US version is a hard piece of plastic, and the Japanese version is a red cloth. And which one do you think it is look cooler? Comment below. And next step, of course, I'm going to transform it back to Guilmon. And before I take it off, let's take a look again on this shiny Dukemon. Okay, now let's take off all its weapon. And to transform it back to Guilmon, actually this is very similar to the US version, and you can go to take a look on it. First of all, let's open the chest of this Dukemon. And you can see there are, yes, hide the head of Guilmon. And then turn the head in another direction and hide his hair at the chest. And the shoulder armor become the claw of Guilmon. And again, a soft reminder, if you have this figure also, remember to perform very softly, because this figures, the material is already very old. Watch out to break it easily. And you have the first Guilmon claw and the other one. And it's west. And then this is his neck. And you can put it back like this. And watch out, this part is the part which is really easy to break. And you take a little bit and then twist it. This part also. Finally, of course, is foot palm. Twist another direction and hide the middle toe. And this is Guilmon. And that's not the end, of course, because this launch will become Guilmon's tail, like this, and you'll see Guilmon have a very long tail. That's not the end. This crop you can fold it up and roll it. And put it under the shield here. It makes sure that all your parts will not lose easily. And this is the shield. And this is the Guilmon. And let me transform this back to Guilmon also. And here we got the US version Guilmon. And actually, if you have watched the previous video, you'll know that the evolution, the transformation method between these two figures are very similar. But the most people complain about this John, because you can see the Japanese version Guilmon have a very good movability on this John, but the US version only have one complete John. Although you can also pull this part out, but the position are also very bad comparing with the Japanese version. So many people will think that the Japanese version is really doing a great job. And also, tail of both Guilmon are using the lawns of Dukemon, but the Japanese version color with half of the lawns become red and it look like more as its tail, but the US version still using the gray color as launch, so you can imagine that it is part of its tail, and this just seems to its tail but not look like its tail. And this is the Japanese version. Why most of the people love Japanese version much, and most of the people don't like the US version very much. And here are both. You can see the comparison between Japanese version, US version, and comment below to see which Guilmon you like and you prefer more, the Japanese version or US version. And the last thing that about these two figures is both of their shield can hide their claw and make sure you will not lose any part of it. And this is doing a great job both for US version and also the Japanese version. Both of them are doing great, but overall, of course, I appreciate the Japanese version much more. And nowadays, it's very easy to purchase one US version from eBay, but it's really hard to collect one Japanese version on the internet. And it's very luckily I got one with the box, and I really love this Dukemon, especially I'm a Digimon Tamer's fans. And that's all of this video. If you like this video, don't forget to thumb up, share, and comment this video. If you're not subscribed my channel, just go to subscribe and click the little bell next to it, and you'll see more latest Digimon videos in the future times. And thank you for watching again, and see you next time. Bye bye. Sorry guys, I missed one step. In the head of Guilmon, there is a red top plate. You can take it out and lower the hair of Dukemon, and you can hook it on. This is how Guilmon look. If you have one, don't miss this step.